How about Danielle and Dumont? Danielle, I know you're a big football fan. Why do you think the ratings are down?
All of the above. But I just think that watching a football game, the amount of commercials is just, I can't watch it. I can't. It's hard to watch. There's a touchdown. There's a commercial. There's an extra point. There's a commercial. There's a kickoff. There's a commercial. I mean, I tried listening to it on the radio the other day, and I drove from where I was all the way home just listening to commercials. I mean, that's what's killing me. I could deal with the bad quarterback play. I mean, at least it's exciting a little bit. It's just the amount of commercials is just unbearable for me. It really is.
Yeah, I mean, I felt the same way. I was Monday night. I was like wondering when the game was going to start, and then every time I looked up at the game, Eli Manning was getting sacked. What chemistry Eli Manning and his offensive line have, by the way, in allowing sacks. It's like together they work so well in order to do it. Flowers just lets the guy by. Eli holds the ball too long, all that. But there's all those breaks, and maybe it's like our generation, and really the generation younger than me, our attention spans are different. So those numbers you used to hear about there only being 11 minutes of action or whatever, 13 minutes of action in an NFL game, being realized.
The New York Yankees, the most storied franchise in all of sports, with the most retired numbers in all of sports, really dropped the ball in not honoring one of their own. That's right, the architect of the dynasty years, Gene Stick Michael, passed away suddenly at his home in Florida at the age of 79 without having been honored by the New York Yankees, who Gene Michael traded for, Jeff Nelson, Tino Martinez, pales in comparison to those he did not trade, Mariano Rivera, Jorge Posada, Andy Pettitte. I was able and fortunate enough to catch up with Mariano Rivera this past weekend at a Mint Pros Stadium event, and here's what he had to say about Gene Stick Michael.
Well, Jim was a friend of mine. I mean, he was a good person. He was a guy that invests a lot of time putting the Yankees where the Yankees were. And we lost a good one. We lost a person that cared about the game, cared about the New York Yankees, and he was special to us.
Maybe the Yankees will decide to get it together, but if they do choose to honor Gene Stick Michael, it's a real shame that it has to be done posthumously. I'm Danielle McCartan, and that's your Stick to Sports Minute for this week.
I'm Robin Lundberg, and this is Stick to Sports, and we're going to do a little round robin before we get out of here. You can join and be a part of it. Well, maybe not, because the whole lines are busy, but if you were to do so, you would go to sticktosports.tv in order to be one of these fine people. Danielle, we might as well start with you. Go ahead. What do you got?
Oh, my God. You mentioned it before. The Giants' offensive line. What the heck is going on? It's like Jerry Reese should be fired. He should have went out with Coughlin, too. I don't know anybody that would get out behind an offensive line. Eli Manning deserves like the red badge of courage because that line is terrible, and it should have been addressed in the NFL draft, and it wasn't, and now they are paying the price for it.